What's up, folks? I'm Dwayne,
I'm Alicia.
and this is Blackboard Gaming, where we teach you about all these great board games that are out there.
Waiting to be played by you and yours.
I'm a simple man, don't wanna complication. Complication.
Hey, everybody.
So, we have been tagged to do a board game challenge. Susan, over at the YouTube channel Tea and Games, tagged us to be part of a challenge where if we had to start our board game collection over with just $150, which games would we pick? And we got tagged maybe a little over a month ago. And I've been dragging my feet because I really
Just the thought of
that-
him not having all of his games. That took a minute.
I had to let that marinate for a while. And I mean, I was sitting on the porch. My wife was like, "What are you sitting on the porch for?" I'm like, "I'm just thinking. I'm thinking." You know, I come home, sitting in the car. "What are you doing?" "Thinking." You know, because that was hard. Like, I don't know how hard it was for you, but that was hard for me. You know? And so I finally recovered, got over it, and said, "Okay, I think we can do this now." You know, you know. So, like I said, the board game challenge is if we had to start our board game collection over $150, what games would we pick? Now, since it's two of us, you know, I put it where if I gave her the $150, what games would she go buy? And then if she gave me the $150, what games would I go buy? And then we're going to compare our list, and you in the comments will let us know who had the better list. Which I'm pretty sure Alicia's your favorite. I already know that.
Whatever.
Yeah. But I'm okay with that because she's my favorite too. You know?
Good save.
So, was this a challenge for you?
It was partly because, obviously I wanted some games that I couldn't pick. But another reason it was a challenge is because the one game that I made up my mind had to be on my list cost so much that I had to bump other games that I would have been able to choose.
I got you. I got you. Well, all right. So, before we start, how much did you spend, and where did you go for your list?
All right, so I went to Miniature Market to get all of my games just to make it easy one-stop shopping. So if you spend $100 or more, you do get free shipping. So I did not have to factor the shipping cost. My games came to a total of $148. That is, of course, before taxes.
Okay. All right. And we're just not going to deal with the taxes and stuff.
Now, I came up with 5 games.
Okay. Well, I came up with 5 games also. And my games totaled $149.
Okay.
Now, what I did is we got a lot of local board game stores in the area. So I went to these different stores. I go there anyway. So I started, while I was thinking about this challenge, I'm up here pricing games because if all of a sudden we had to just restart our collection, I needed the games right then and there. I'm not going to wait for shipping. I'm not going to be standing at the mailbox looking for, wondering where the UPS man is. I want to go get my games right then and there, you know. All right. So, are you ready to start this?
I'm ready.
Okay. What is your first game?
So my first game, this is the game that made it harder for me to choose. Everything else is Everdale.
Oh, see, now I don't know what's on her list, and she doesn't know what's on my list. So I actually thought about it, but Everdell is a little pricey.
All right, so yes, at $60,
Yeah.
it was pricey, but I wanted a game that gave me a lot of bang for my buck. Everdell is a game that Dwayne and I can play again and again and again. It has all of those mechanics that introduce you to those next level games. So it's a good game to introduce, to kind of get people into the hobby, to ease them into the hobby. And it's just a game that we enjoy a lot. So I really wanted a game that we both enjoyed a lot and that we both wouldn't mind playing again and
Yeah,
again
I
and
do.
again.
I do play Everdell so much. Like I said, it's my favorite board game of all time. All the stores that I went to had Everdell on the shelf, and I could have picked it, but I was just like, but I was just trying to make sure I picked different games or whatever, you know. And so I'm glad that I gave you the $150. I'm glad, starting off. So, all right. So since you started with your favorite game, I mean, not your favorite game, your most expensive game, I'm going to start with mine. Okay. Now, the most expensive game on my list is $50. Now, just to let you know, these games I picked, I tried to pick them for different reasons. Like, there are so many things in board games that I like, theme, mechanic, all that. So I tried to make sure that these games provided me with a couple of things that I'm looking for.
Okay.
But now, also, there's 3 games on my list that you'll play.
Okay.
This one isn't one of them.
Okay.
But I had to have my pirate-themed game.
All right.
I'm sorry. I had to have a pirate game. And I think this is the oldest game on the list, and that is, no, I'm sorry, take that back. But anyway, this game is Dead Man Tell No Tales.
Just for the record, he keeps forgetting I actually did play this game. He's right, though. I won't keep playing it.
Right. Well, I get it, because it's pirates, you know. But it's pirates. It's the one cooperative game on the list. It also has dice. It's not a dice chucker, but you're rolling the dice and placing it out on the board to represent the level of the flames that's on the ship. Also, it's a tile placement game because you are building out the ship. As you're moving through the ship, you're placing tiles to be able to move through the ship. And I mean, the whole thing about the game, you're pirates, and you have come chase the ship down, and the ship is on fire. And now you're trying to get on the ship to get the treasure. You're fighting fires in order to be able to move through the different sections of the ship. You're exploring the ship, which comes into the place in the tiles, but you're also fighting a skeleton crew.
Which are literally skeletons.
Yeah, there are skeletons on they are cursed crew. So it's a lot of stuff going on this game. And I just love the challenge that this game provides. And like I said, it's pirates. So
Okay.
I am happy with this choice. And like I said, that's $50 I've spent.
Alrighty. So I remember the games, I just don't remember the prices. So my second game is Just One. And Just One retails for $20. So that puts me at $80 right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted one party game.
Yeah, I got you.
So I love Just One because I love it. It's a great game, and it's accessible to you could do it at an adults only affair. You could do it at a family affair. You could even do Just One with a bunch of kids. So I love that it's accessible to everybody, and it's easy to understand and play, and it's just a blast. So I wanted one game that could be a party game. So this is the only game that Dwayne and I really wouldn't play on our own.
Oh, yeah, we'll have to definitely play with more people.
Yes.
Now, I have a game like that, but I'm not mentioning that game yet.
Okay.
Okay. So you said you're at $80.
I'm at
okay.
80.
Now, so the next game is the next game that, expensive game. Okay. Dead Man Tell No Tales is the most expensive. This will be the next one.
Okay.
And so this one, the reasons that I will play it, I love games that have you exploring.
Okay.
You know, I love deck building games.
Okay.
I love games that give you like it's a race.
Okay.
In a way. And I love Vincent Dutray art.
Okay.
So that game is Quest for El Dorado.
Okay.
Now, mind you, I'm sorry, Dead Man Tell No Tales, they had a couple copies at Vault of Midnight, local board game store. So Quest for El Dorado, the local board game site Eternal Games, they had a copy.
Okay.
And so, they were selling it for $40.
Okay.
So I am at $90 right now.
Yes.
And so Quest for El Dorado, it's a deck builder. You're playing cards, trying to move through the jungle, move through water, move through villages and stuff, and you are trying to race to get to the golden city of El Dorado.
I love that game.
It is so much fun, and it's an entry-level game. You can introduce it to people. You know, it's just a really, really cool game to get to the table.
It is.
So, okay. What's your next one?
All right. So, my next game is Forbidden Island. Forbidden Island was $22, so I am now at
102.
102. Now, I wanted a cooperative game on this list, and I picked Forbidden Island for a couple of reasons. One, it was the cheapest. It was the cheapest cooperative game, and also it's the first cooperative game that I play, and it's actually probably one of the games that play a key role in drawing me into this new genre. So it has a special place in my heart. So it had to be in my collection.
I got you.
And also, I like that. Some people don't like this aspect of it, but I do. Everybody knows everything. That's to me what makes it. That's what I like about it. And truthfully, if you don't work together, you're not going to get off that
No,
island.
you're not going to get off that island if you're not working together. All right, you got your one cooperative game. I got my one cooperative game.
All right.
All right. So the next one I picked was probably the newest game.
Okay.
You know, I had to have at least one nature themed game.
Okay.
There was another one that I wanted to get, but no one had it in stock. So
Okay.
I was like, okay, I'm going to go with this one. But I'm glad I picked this one because it has a level of complexity that I really enjoy. And when I'm done with the game, I feel like I built something. I get
Okay.
to sit back and look at it. And that is Harmonies.
Okay.
You know, and so Harmonies just pretty much satisfies that nature themed game for me. And this one is $37. So I am currently at $127.
Okay.
All right, $127 so far. I think I'm doing good.
All right.
But I love Harmonies because it's just you're placing these wooden tokens out onto your board and you're building up your landscape, trying to attract these animals. You score points for the type of landscape, mountains and trees and meadows and stuff, but you're also attracting animals to your landscape, and they have to have a certain type of land. Like one, let's say a frog needs to be on a water space next to a small tree or whatever, and you score points for how many of those cubes you can get out onto your landscape. You know, so Harmonies, I thought it is. I just had to put that one.
Okay.
You know, since they didn't have the other one.
Okay. So where are you at now?
I'm at 127.
Okay.
All right. So what's your next one?
Okay, so my next one is Splendor. Splendor is $36, so that puts me at $138.
So you only got like $12 left. No, well you said 40. You got $10.
I got $12 left.
Yeah. Okay.
102. plus,
No, I got you, but you know
138, so that gives me $12.
it does. Okay.
All right. So, I picked Splendor because I, again, was trying to think of games that Dwayne and I could enjoy, just the two of us, but that also would be enjoyable if we had company. And Splendor is one of those games that everyone we've introduced it to has really loved it. By the way, we got a lot of competitive friends.
Oh yeah, that.
And Splendor has the type of, it has a lot of access points that make it accessible to people who are new to the hobby. And so it's a very enjoyable game. It has a lot of replayability, and those poker chips are a draw for some people, including me. So I really feel like if I was just going to have a few games in my collection, Splendor would definitely have to be one of them.
Okay. I don't know if it has a lot of replayability, but I do think it has a challenge that people like coming back to.
Okay.
You know, and those poker chips really help.
Okay. All right.
All right. So I told you that there were 2 games that you won't play, and this is another game that you're okay. You don't really care for it. That's okay. I really like it, and this is a game that I can put into my pocket.
Okay.
You know, and that is Sea Salt and Paper.
Yeah.
Now, there was another one. I wanted to get something that I think that is more entry for people, you know, that they could get into, and it's the art will bring people in. I love that challenge, that push your luck, and it's just a card game, it's small box. You could pretty much take it anywhere you want to go, and I really like Sea Salt and Paper. And so that will be my game that I'll have in my pocket whenever I go somewhere and like, hey, y'all want to check this game out? You know, we at a restaurant, want to check this game out. It doesn't take up a lot of table space. It's just really, really, really fun.
Now, I do like the origami style.
Yeah.
I do like that.
So that's $16. So that takes me to $143 right now.
Okay. So my last game is, Abandon All Artichokes.
Oh.
Now, I just needed a game that I could get for under $10. So because I only had $12 left, that actually made it easy, simply because it eliminated so many games that I couldn't get for under $12. The one other game I would have picked, I did not pick it because it's more fun at a higher player count. So Abandon All Artichokes won because it is a game that you could play. It's kind of like you could play it in 2-player. You could play it in 2-player, and it's still fun. And you couldn't quite stick it in your pocket, but you could stick it in most purses that I carry. So it's not a big table hog, and it's fun and cute and easy.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. So how much was Abandon All Artichokes?
Oh, Abandon All Artichokes was $10. So
$10.
So 138 plus 10, 148.
All right, you succeeded. Now this last one, also Sea Salt and Paper, also from Vault of Midnight. This last one, I saw at Target, and I saw it on sale. Okay, so I had to squeeze this one in.
Okay.
Okay, it was on sale for $6.
What game is that?
Green Team Wins. I had to put Green Team Wins because we just played this at your friend's game night. We played it at our monthly board game meetup, and Green Team Wins has been really, really fun. Now, this is my one party game, and this is my kind of like a flip and right, in a way. I don't think it's people look at it that way, but hey, you are flipping a card. Once everybody flip a card and the question is read out, everybody writes their answer. And what you're doing is you're trying to there are 3 different types of cards. Fill in the blank, pick one of 3, or this or that, and then you're writing your answer, but you're not trying to be the right answer. You're trying to be in the majority answer, because when the answers are revealed, whoever has the same answer, they get on the green team, and then they start scoring points. And the whole point of the game is to stay on the green team, because if you're not in the majority answer, you don't get any points, you're all of a sudden on the orange team again. So this game is really, really fun. And I don't know if it's a cheat, because like I said, I found it on sale for $6. So you add that, I got $149.
Okay.
All right, so that's where we're at. So, did you enjoy this?
Yes, I did.
This was fun. I didn't enjoy the thought process of starting over my board game collection up to the point that I decided, okay, I'm over it. I'm okay. I can do this. You know? But I did enjoy coming up with this list. And so, and like I said, I had to make sure that these are games I could find on the shelves at my board game spots.
Okay.
So, I think I want to tag some other people.
Okay, who do you want to tag?
Well, I want to tag some Michigan. It's like Evan Diesel.
Okay.
I would love to tag him. Clay over at Beer City Board Games.
Okay.
And Jen Cam Plays Board Games over at her YouTube channel.
Okay.
So, yeah, they check out their YouTube channel. They're all fellow Michiganders.
Michiganians.
Michiganians.
Okay.
Okay. You know, and I thought this was fun.
I thought it was too.
Now, and like I said, leave in the comments, who do you think had the better list?
Or which games would you pick from each of our lists to make your own list?
Yep. All right. If you like the contents of this video, feel free to hit the like button, subscribe.
Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
I'm Dwayne.
I'm Alicia.
This has been Blackboard Gaming.
We will see you next time.